Welcome to ABC 31 News Tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. Tonight's big story, a local resident is using her new family member's story to educate others when it comes to pets. ABC 31's Joanna Phillips has more.
There's a chance that an animal you've seen walking around once had a home. Dog dumping is a growing problem around the area, and it's actually illegal.
Abandonment will fall under cruelty to animals, which can, in some cases, be a felony in the state of Louisiana and can be a misdemeanor, all depending on circumstances pertaining to that particular case. If you're ever in a situation where you see someone dump an animal, the best help that can be given to law enforcement is a license plate number.
A local resident has taken a dog into her home, now named Jake. Customers at a local gas station witnessed Jake being dropped off and left on his own.
He was about 5 feet from a car, and the lady had her door open, and I asked if it was her dog, and she said no. And she proceeded to tell me that someone had just pulled up in a truck, that they had dumped him and got back in their vehicle and left. He was in traffic. It was a high traffic area. So we took Jake home.
After getting Jake checked out, he was found to be heartworm positive, along with other health issues. Jake's story has reached hundreds over social media.
I thank everybody, and please don't dump your animal. There are alternatives. Please don't dump your animal. This has gone all over, and we just hope that we can use this opportunity to educate.
According to Captain Tommy Carnline, 1,100 animals have been impounded by the Rapides Parish Sheriff's Office since January 1st. Please spay and neuter your pets. It's the first step in the right direction. Joanna Phillips, ABC 31 News.
Captain Carnline also stresses that responsible pet ownership is a step in reducing the number of animals dumped and impounded. An Evangeline Parish deputy is wounded and a suspect he shot is dead after an early morning shootout in Mamu. State police say that deputy, who is now stable, responded to an attempted burglary near Chad Lane. They say he confronted 27-year-old Dewan Guillory and shots were exchanged. Guillory was pronounced dead at the scene. The state police are investigating that shooting. Another arrest is made by Rapides Parish deputies in the case of a recovered motorcycle stolen from Baton Rouge. Deputies took 46-year-old Brian Dean Barbot of Pineville into custody. Barbot is charged with possession of stolen goods as well as a parole violation. Investigators say more arrests are possible. Louisiana Congressman Steve Scalise underwent surgery today. He was hospitalized yesterday due to infection. Scalise, you may recall, was seriously injured when he was shot during a practice for a congressional baseball game. According to the congressman's official Twitter account, he tolerated the operation well and is listed in serious condition. A federal grant for rural medical centers will benefit the clinic in Winfield to the tune of $1.7 million. 5th District Congressman Ralph Abraham says the Wynn Community Health Center is one of 3 in his district to receive help for patients. Well, it continues to feel like it's about 100 degrees out there. Chief Meteorologist Chris Summers is here with your weather now.
Hey, Scott. Yeah, definitely seeing those heat and humidity in the forecast here as we continue through the next couple of days. Not really seeing any big break from the heat or that humidity. Those dew points running into the 70s, producing those feel-like temperatures into the triple digits again late this afternoon. Here's a look at our high temperatures around the area, 94 degrees. The high temperature here in Alexandria, 92 degrees Monroe, 93 degrees in Natchitoches, and 89 degrees the high temperature in Lake Charles. But when you factor in that dew point, again running in the low to mid 70s in most areas, that produces that feel-like temperature or that heat index into the triple digits, feeling like 101 here in Alexandria, feeling like 97 degrees in Lake Charles, feeling like 99 or 95 degrees in Monroe, and feeling like 99 degrees right now in Natchitoches. Notice Shreveport, though, they're a little bit cooler. Some clouds up there and some rain. That's going to try to get in here overnight tonight and through the day on your Friday. But as it does advance here, it looks like it will start to die out overnight, but it brings another chance of rain into our forecast as we end our work week. So for tonight, just partly cloudy skies, warm, muggy out there, 74 by tomorrow morning, southwest winds at 5 miles per hour. We'll talk more about those rain chances as we get into the weekend as well. And that's all ahead with your full forecast in a few more minutes. Scott?
All right, thank you, Chris. The Southern Heritage Bank now has a location near Holiday Inn and other downtown customers in Alexandria. Southern Heritage Bank was joined by the Central Louisiana Chamber of Commerce for a ribbon cutting. This marks the bank's first downtown branch. Their major headquarters in Alexandria is located off of Jackson Street Extension. The Kiwanis Club of Alexandria honors a local firefighter today. Rapids Parish Fire Captain Shay Smith of District 2 was named Firefighter of the Year. Smith works at Station 1, and besides being a fire captain, he also serves as a sergeant with the Parish Sheriff's Office. He also owns his own lawn service.
Feels good, to be honored as a fireman. Been there 16 years. When the chief called me, I was shocked that I was the one that he picked, because there's more, firemen, drivers, operators, district chiefs, assistant chiefs that could have been picked. But,
enter to win a carport from Quality Outdoor Products in Leesville. An $800 value in the color of your choice, plus option to upgrade to something bigger at Quality Outdoor Products. To enter, register online, on Facebook or Twitter. Enter daily to increase your chances of winning. This carport could be yours from KLAX TV and Quality Outdoor Products in Leesville. See official rules at KLAXTV.com.
July 8th, we are going to be having a completely free day at the zoo, and the idea is for everyone in the community to come and be able to kind of get a taste of what it'd be like to be a FOTAS member, or just come more often and kind of see what we have. The zoo in Alexandria is unbelievable. It's something really special that we are lucky to have.
The zoo gates will open at 9 a.m. and do note parking will be limited. Hydrangeas are a popular plant that flowers with beautiful blooms during the spring, but as LSU Ag Center horticulturist Dan Gill explains on this edition of Get It Growing, the newer limelight hydrangeas bloom in the summer because they're tolerant of heat.
Louisiana gardeners have been growing hydrangeas in their gardens for generations. They're one of our most popular shrubs for partly shaded areas. A new species of hydrangea came into the market a few years ago, and it's becoming increasingly popular. It's a different kind of hydrangea, however, so I thought I'd make sure you understood the difference. Now, behind me here, you see the typical garden hydrangeas we've grown for a long time. They belong to the scientific name Hydrangea macrophylla. That means big leaf hydrangea. The hydrangea that you see in front of me is a different species. It's Hydrangea paniculata. And this cultivar is limelight, which produces these wonderful light lime green clusters of flowers. Now, one of the differences between the typical garden hydrangeas and these paniculatas is the shape of the flower head. Notice how this is cone shaped. If we look at our typical garden hydrangeas, you'll see the heads are dome-shaped, and that's a distinctive difference. These hydrangeas also tolerate more sun and tolerate drought better, so you can use them in conditions where you'd never plant typical garden hydrangeas. In sunny areas with great drainage, because if you don't provide good drainage, they can be prone to root rot. And don't pamper them by watering them too much either. And a final difference you need to be aware of, these hydrangeas bloom on new growth. So if we need to do pruning on them, to prune them back to control their size, we do that in the late winter, around about February or March, and they come out and bloom on their new growth. Very different from our garden hydrangeas. So if you see these gorgeous paniculatas, limelight is the most popular now in the nurseries, feel free to buy them. They're outstanding plants, but give them plenty of sun and excellent drainage for success. Forget it growing. I'm Dan Gill with the LSU Ag Center.
And for more information on other lawn and garden topics, contact your parish's LSU Ag Center Extension Service Office or visit the LSU Ag Center website at lsuagcenter.com and click on the Lawn and Garden button.
And welcome back, everyone. A good Thursday evening to you. Saw a few clouds come through the area here late this afternoon. Also watching a few showers and thunderstorms developing across parts of Louisiana as well. Latest radar and satellite did show a few clouds here in central Louisiana, but a line of showers and thunderstorms up in parts of northwestern Louisiana. We're around Shreveport. They're picking up some of those showers and thunderstorms. Those are going to continue to advance off to the south and east here overnight. I think by the time they get to central Louisiana, they're going to lose a lot of their punch and maybe just see a few sprinkles or some light showers come through overnight tonight. Now, our future radar is going to show you the chances of rain coming through the area through your Friday. Again, not much expected for tonight, but as you get to Friday afternoon, may see a few showers and thunderstorms pop up again on a very isolated basis. Looks like the majority of that's going to stay to our south. But again, at least that threat of rain is in the forecast here for the next several days. It was a hot one out there today. We made it back into the mid-90s, 94 degrees. Our high temperature here in Alexandria, 93 degrees in Natchitoches. A little bit cooler to our north and west, so all those showers and thunderstorms came through Shreveport. Highs in the upper 80s there, 92 the high in Monroe. But outside right now, we're still seeing that sunshine, a few clouds from time to time, 88 degrees currently. But that dew point into the low 70s, producing that feel-like temperature of 95 right now. And our south winds are 8 miles per hour as our pressure is holding steady. So our feel-like temperatures again across the area, they were in the triple digits here just an hour ago. We saw the feel-like temperature in Alexandria at 105 is the highest today. But again, now has dropped back to 95 degrees, feeling like 97 down Lake Charles, 98 degrees in Natchitoches. But again, up in Shreveport, where they've had some clouds and they've had some rain come through, those feel-like temperatures not quite as bad, but still feeling like 95 in Monroe at this hour. For tonight, then, partly cloudy skies. Warm, muggy conditions continue. 74 degrees by tomorrow morning. Our southwest winds around 5 miles per hour. As we head to our Friday, then, we'll see some partly to mostly sunny skies throughout the day. Again, some isolated chances of rain developing in the afternoon. Not really the best chance on Friday, as we see better chances coming in as we get into the weekend. 93 our high temperature for our Friday afternoon. Staying humid. Again, some scattered showers or thunderstorms possible in central Louisiana. More sunshine expected as we get into the weekend. And really going to keep that chance of rain in the forecast too as we get into both Saturday and to Sunday. Here's what it looks like on our surface map. A lot of humidity, a lot of that moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. That's going to produce some scattered showers and thunderstorms across a good portion of eastern Texas, all the way back into parts of central Louisiana and then into parts of Mississippi and Alabama as we head into our Friday. Before tonight, back in the mid-70s in many of our hometowns with partly cloudy skies. For your Friday, low 90s return. Again, that heat index could be over 100 degrees once again as we get to Friday afternoon. And the 7-day forecast, more rain as we get into the weekend. At least some scattered bases of rain anyway. Highs low 90s. And even next week could be as warm as 96 for a high temperature by Wednesday of next week. Scott.
Thanks, Chris. United Airlines is making headlines once again, this time apologizing to a mother from Hawaii for mistakenly giving away her toddler's seat, which she says she purchased for nearly $1,000. That meant the child had to sit on his mother's lap for a trip lasting more than 3 hours.
Only one doctor brings health.
The toddler seen in these pictures lying on his mother's lap, at times even standing between her legs, is Shirley Yamauchi's 27-month-old son, Isaac, forced to finish the second leg of their long trip from Hawaii to Boston without a seat, even though Yamauchi paid nearly $1,000 for each ticket.
It was totally unfair, and it was completely unsafe.
Yamauchi says she got on her United flight without a problem after both tickets were scanned. Then all of a sudden, a passenger who was on a standby list arrived with a ticket for her son's seat.
The flight attendant, when I let her know that these were my seats, and she came back and told me that the flight's full, and she shrugged, and that was the end of it.
She says she didn't want to cause a scene like this one in April when United made the news dragging a doctor off his flight to give his seat to another passenger.
I didn't want him hurt, especially.
In this case, United tells ABC News, we inaccurately scanned the boarding pass of Ms. Yamauchi's son. As a result, her son's seat appeared to be not checked in, and we released his seat to another customer. We are also working with our employees to prevent this from happening again. United also apologized to Yamauchi and gave her a refund for her son's ticket. But as far as she's concerned, she says all she's hoping for is that United makes sure this doesn't happen again. Elizabeth Herr, ABC News, New York.
Well, thanks for watching. Have a great night.
Stay connected with KLAX ABC31. Visit us online anytime. Get today's top stories and trending topics. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. See our pics on Instagram. Watch us on YouTube. And make KLAXTV.com your home for local news and information. Plus, download the KLAX weather app for your smartphone or tablet. Get live current conditions, radar maps, alerts, and more. More ways to stay connected with KLAX TV.
When a case seems unsolvable, they see the incredible. Murder, motive, secrets. Bones, weekends.
Watch Bones, weekends on KLAX ABC 31.